refer this column, which is refer this column customer key, and click on this remove empty and remove errors for your customer key in the customer lookup table. And in your prefix, we'll get an option of remove empty. Just do this. Nothing else. As we have seen
Hello.
this, can you do that? Yeah, you can unmute.
Hello.
Go ahead, Satya.
So, what steps you did? I just did that, and I'm not getting the percentage there. I mean, I can see the defects there, that is null, error, but it's not showing in the empty or error percentage.
See, if you see it in the empty percent, only null values is being there, and that null value is being captured as a null. It's being not showing in a 1%, only one value which is not being shown in the empty percentage as well. The percentage is not changed just because it's not that significant number to calculate a percentage. If it is 0.0001, it's not being a significant number. So sometimes the column quality would not show it here. Otherwise, you will see it if it is more than that. Is it clear?
Oh, okay.
So with
Remove the errors from customer key. I don't know why the prefix is also showing 0. It is just showing the empty numbers, not the complete numbers. So why is
we'll
it so?
we'll see it. Okay, like I'll help. Okay, I'll ask you to share your screen. Don't worry. So if you click on first name or last name, anything, you will see accordingly the column profiling is getting changed. In a categorical data, you will see Adams with A as an alphabetical order as a minimum value and Z being the maximum values in it. And when you click on date, anything, your column profiling coming up. Okay, that's it for my side. What next? And then I'll take your doubts. Don't worry. So when I click on this, I have been applied on the few steps on what? On this calendar lookup table and customer lookup table. Have you seen those two steps? Okay, this is the final step that we have applied. These are the two tables that is being cleaned. As of now, we consider it as a clean. We also need to add much more columns in it. So once you're done with this, your final step is you need to click on close and apply. Your final step is to click on close and apply. And what does this close and apply do? Okay, distinct and unique, I'll teach you next time. So this close and apply, what does it do? It loads the clean data. I'm considering this as a clean data back to where? Back to front end. Let's see what happens now. Just try to see. I say close and apply. It now takes some time to load the data. Loading data. Let me just take a screenshot of this. Okay, it load the data, two tables to the front end. And it would be captured and being coming up here in the calendar data pane. Okay, you just need to watch through the recording. I'm just a little faster here. These are the two tables being coming up. What next? In the table view, you can see the same tables coming up here in the date format with the date having shown as a different way, not the date is being coming in a transform way. It's a long date like 01 January 2020 and so on. We'll fix that as well. In the customer lookup, we will see all the results being coming up. In the annual income, it is showing, although the data that is showing us, it's not an Indian rupees, it's a dollar. Every annual income is being calculated in a dollar. 70,000 in Indian rupees doesn't make any sense. It's a dollar. We need to change it. We'll change it later on in a table view. And date is also coming up as a long date. We'll fix it. Apart from that, in our model view also, these are the two tables coming up this way. And we need to bring more tables in it. And finally, we need to build a relationship that needs to be exist. So these are the three views when we import the data backend to front end. Are you guys clear? Yes, no? Quick, say clear, guys.
It's giving me an error.
Those who have an error, they can wait. I'll guide them now. First, say clear if it is clear with the thought. Those who are having an error, I'll ask you to share your screen within a minute and then I'll guide you. At least you say confirm that once you have done with your transformation, you load the data back to the front end. And this is where you will be having a data pane, all the tables coming up. You can go, we haven't created any report right now, but we can go to the table view to see the tables data. Okay. And a model view having all the tables exist. We need to build a relationship later on, don't worry. So this is it. This is it for the first lecture to come up. We have a lot of things to come up in stages. So now it's the time to wrap this lecture. I'll upload the notes, don't worry. If you have anything come up, you can connect me on the next lecture. But before that, after close and apply, again, open this, or this screen comes directly. This screens come directly, okay? Now, one thing you need to remember, guys, it's very important.
Hello.
This is a project having a lot of tables needs to be configured and used in a final project. So never ever close this file without saving it. So when you're closing it, make sure you're saving it. If you do not save it, you are losing your data and you need to redo it again and again, and you struggle a lot. So make sure after every doing transformation, anything that minute things you have changed, you need to make it save. Make it save, guys.
Just one question. To save it, we simply have to control save, right? There is no other way to save it.
You can click on save icon over the top as well. And
Okay.
even when you close it, you have the option save and dot save. So make it save.
Okay. Thank you.
Now it's the time. I'm just like stop sharing my screen. Those who have an error, please share your screen. Let's have a discussion.
I had a problem in there. It was showing me
screen.
an error, but then I applied it, so it's good. Let me see.
So I'm not using any mic or like earphone or anything. My system would not have that.
Shall I share my screen?
Yeah, you can. So that's all from my side, guys. Those who are done, they can leave the lecture, no issues. Those who have having any error, they can just stay here and I'll completely guide them. Okay. See you in the next lecture, guys. Make sure you are understanding it well. If you have any struggles, you can just go through with the recordings and get it done. Bye, guys. Have a nice day. Yes, Nivedita. Remove this step. Okay. Can you give me a control access quickly? Let me ask you. Why would I not able to ask these things? I'm not the host. Yes. Okay, I'll guide you. Just remove this filter row as well. You see these things. Okay. From the applied steps, remove it. You know that there is some blank values there. Okay. So right click on the prefix or hover to the column quality. Hover to it. You will have a suggestion called as remove empty. Below, move your cursor to little down to the column quality. Above, move your cursor above to the column quality where you see valid, error, and 100%. Hover to it. Valid, error, and 100% of a prefix column. You will see. Do not click anything. Hover to it. Only hover to it. Don't shift your mouse anything. Just hover to it and put your mouse and see this suggestion coming. Remove empty. Just click on this remove empty suggestion and get it removed. You're done. Even though you can do it with a right click for a timing, just try to do it. Now go to the customer key, valid, error, and empty percent. I think your Power BI little lags. You have open up a lot of system. Right click on the valid, error, and empty wherever you see in the customer key. Right click on it. Click on remove empty and remove error. And now click on remove error as well. That's it. Just scroll to all your columns once. Scroll to right, column wise, not row wise, column wise. Scroll to the right side of your column. Let me see all the data type. Annual income, total children. Okay. Click on the calendar lookup as well. Calendar lookup. As in the query tab, click on the table, different table, query, different table it is, not the column, different table. Okay, it's also been done. Now click on close and apply. So if any warning, anything come up, you can see it here. ODBC, like how you've been connecting this file. You're getting a lookup errors on a transactional file. Like you have chosen what data type, like have you imported the file using a text CSV or a different format? You need to unmute. I guess you are not audible to me. Can you unmute? I'm asking like how you have imported the data, like using OData feed or something differently,
It's the same way.
like the text CSV format.
Yeah, because it's in text CSV format only. It will not import if it is not in the same format.
I need to check like why this error is being coming. Do one thing, just watch the recording and get it done. Okay, it's take a lot of time, 15-20 minutes minimum. Just go through with the process again with the recording and come back with me.
Okay.
If you still struggle, you can reach out to me on my LinkedIn. I'll share you one link, meeting link, where you can just have a discussion with me.
Fine. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Tanmay, I guess Tanmay is the left one. Is there anyone else like who is left paying? Tanmay is
Hello,
gone.
hello.
Abhishek, yes.
Yeah, you tell na what the mean the unique and the distinct in the customer key. Unique and distinct.
So you want me
Yeah,
to just guide you what is the difference between distinct and unique?
yeah.
Okay. Just observe it here. Although like majority of the people have been gone, so there is no harm in it. But quickly, just I'm giving you an example. Say this. I'm writing values like 10, 10, 20, 30, 30, 30, 40. Now observe this. I have two bars. One is distinct and another is nothing but what we say, unique. Okay. In the distinct, we have a values like 10. What is the frequency of 10? Can you give me? What is the frequency of 10? Frequency of 20? Frequency of 30? Frequency of 40? What is the frequency of 10? How many times 10 appears? Quick. How many times 10 appears?
Times.
10
Two
times.
times?
Yeah. 10 two times, 21 times, 33 times, and
Yeah.
41 times.
Okay. Now observe the frequency. So what distinct says? Distinct is one or more is distinct, and unique says exactly one. Okay. So how the counter increases for distinct? Just see the counter now. I'm having a counter above here. So 10. What do you think 10 about? So 10 being repeated twice, but there is one distinct value of 10 as a counter. Like if it is 100 times being repeated, we do not care the 99 times. Only we are taking a one distinct values. That means distinct means even if you are having a 10 times repeated values, we only consider only once and increase the distinct count. Can you get my point?
Yes.
What about 20? In the 20 is one or more. So it's 20 being at least it come up one time to the distinct. So distinct become 2 and unique become 1. Here 20 is unique
Yeah.
and distinct as well.
Unique.
But 10 is
Yeah.
only distinct. 30 is also
Mm.
distinct. One or more. One or more means even if it is having a 30, having a 3 frequency, we need to only consider one time. That's why it's coming into the distinct. Even if it is having a one distinct value like 20 having a one value, it's coming in both the stages. And in 40, it only come up in both the stages, which is we have 2 unique values and 4 distinct values. Why 4? Just because at some stage you need to consider this is the answer of it. You have values 10, 20, 30, 40. These are the 4 distinct values. But when I say unique values, you have 2 unique values, which is nothing but 20 and 30. 20 and 40. Now you getting a point of difference between distinct and unique?
Yes, I get.
Yes, no?
Yes.
So if even if in SQL, if you have gone through with this, like how distinct works, distinct will bring any data. Even if it is repeated n number of times, it needs to come at least one. At least one. The repetition we won't count, but at least one it needs to come up. Okay?
Okay.
Is it clear? Abhishek,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
we'll discuss more examples on it in the later lectures. So that's it from my side, guys. I hope you learned something valuable. I'll
Okay.
upload the
Okay.
notes
Thanks.
and go through with the recordings. I feel that you need to spend more time on it. That's where you learn a lot of things. Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.